All right, John's take on the Batman movies. Hold on.
Okay, was it The Dark Knight Rises was the one with Bane and Catwoman?
Because I saw Batman Begins with the Uptown Movie Club last Wednesday, and you know they had previews. So let me showing the next one, The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises, the next few weeks.
See, Batman Begins was pretty good. I mean, you had Katie Holmes, you had Liam Neeson as Ra's al Ghul. He was good. And then along comes the third movie. You know, Anne Hathaway was fine as Catwoman, but the movie was dominated by Bane and Bane like torturing Batman. And as an audience member, I felt like I was being tortured along with Batman, and it was not an enjoyable experience. I mean, the thing, although I didn't like the one with the Riddler that much either. I mean, everyone says, "Oh, Heath Ledger was one of the greatest performances ever."
You mean the Joker? Yeah.
Yes, it's the Joker.
Yeah.
But again, it's like it was too much a horror movie, and not
That was
enough.
my take on it too.
And
Yeah.
I mean, the Michael Keaton Batman movies had other stuff going in. Although the second one was hurt by the pacing.
Batman Returns with
Yes.
Christopher Walken and
Which again was
but
like
it was Tim Burton though, at least. And I mean,
wait, Christopher Walken.
Yeah, Christopher Walken's in Batman Returns. He's not a villain. He's just like the mayor, or not.
Well, see, I don't really remember the Walken.
I mean, it was
performance.
Danny DeVito was the Penguin, and
which was kind of it was a poorly paced thing. You were tired.
Catwoman was played by Michelle
Pfeiffer, yeah.
Pfeiffer, yeah.
But it's like I was exhausted watching that one because the pacing was just like, you know.
It was a flawed movie, but
Yeah.
put it this way, it was way better than the two afterwards. Because at the Uptown Movie Club, they did this thing where they had you put a little thing on your shirt saying what was your favorite Batman movie. And some people there was a few people that put down the third one with Val Kilmer.
Well, because it was better than the Clooney one, which
Yes.
Clooney was at some award show where they kept making joke after joke after joke about how bad his Batman movie was.
Arnold and yes. Versus that one had Jim Carrey and Uma Thurman, right?
No, they were
Was
they
it-
were the Val Kilmer. No, that was Jim Carrey, Tommy Lee Jones,
Or Tommy Lee, that's right.
who hated each other.
But I thought was it
didn't
Uma
really
Thurman
help.
played Poison Ivy?
That was in the
Right.
Arnold one with
Oh,
Clooney.
okay, the one. Oh, right, all right. I get those two. Those two movies blurred to
And
me.
I
to
love
some degree.
Uma Thurman, but the whole Poison Ivy thing just
And you had
sunk the movie.
Christopher as playing Robin. You know the one debate in The Big Bang Theory where you have Stewart debating with Sheldon about Robin being Nightwing and all that?
Yeah.
Which I don't know if they're gonna do that. And Stewart fails to save the universe.
By the way, Stuart Fails to Save the Universe was on the CBS Sunday morning show they did a thing on.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It's premiering this week.
I
so,
know.
But
Well, you know what they should do on TBS or TNT is pick like the best Stewart episodes and do like a Stewart
we
marathon.
should do that. Yeah.
In honor of the fact the new show is starting up.
But I guess I don't like the Christopher Nolan Batman movies that much, but Batman Begins is still the best one after seeing it again. But I guess they brought.
Well, the weird thing was because of Ulysses, they've had the various Ulysses people together in interviews, including Anne Hathaway and Matt Damon. And Anne Hathaway mentioned, of course, the Batman movie, and Matt Damon's like, yeah, I worked with him in Interstellar. It's like, man, why are you bringing up that horrible Batman movie? It's like, I get it, you work with Christopher Nolan, but it's like, it wasn't a good movie. Nobody wants to remember
Because it's like a
that.
Christopher Nolan, and they're going to show Interstellar and one of his other movies. But
And the thing is, a lot of people attacked Anne Hathaway. It's like, she was a horrible choice as Catwoman. It's like, how could you tell? The Bane thing was the worst thing about that movie.
I never saw it, but
I know,
they
and
do
you-
bring back the Scarecrow character from from Batman Begins. But
That was
he limited?
That was a good thing for one movie.
was Joseph Gordon-Levitt playing Robin too? Was he going to be Robin?
Yes.
But so they never, like the Nolan one, they never, because Batman versus Superman and then the Robert Pattinson Batman was like a reboot again, just like they did with Spider-Man.
Yeah, so Joseph Gordon-Levitt never really got to be Robin, which wasn't necessarily a tragedy.
I think he might have been a decent Robin. He's too old for it now, probably.
Well, yeah.
But I don't know.
Well, also the thing we were talking about Ben Affleck, I think if they'd gotten a younger Ben Affleck to be Batman, maybe that would have worked out better.
Early 2000s. Well, I mean, he would have been cast with Christian Bale. I'd rather Christian Bale than Ben Affleck as Batman. I mean, the way that Christian Bale did the whole, doing the deep voice was kind of a gimmick.
Well, also, you heard about Christian Bale, like, going off on one of the people working on the movie, didn't you?
Oh, no.
Oh, good for you! No, I think the Batman universe could have lived with at least one less Christian Bale movie, or that younger Ben Affleck.
Did you see the Lego Batman though? Which was actually pretty. Will Arnett.
There was more than one though, wasn't there?
No, well they had They had Batman in the Lego movie. Then they did a special movie just for Lego Batman with Will Arnett.
I don't think I ever saw I saw the first one with him being Batman, but not the second one.
It was good. I mean, I was, but I don't know.
Also, did they have was it Mark Hamill did the voice of the Joker?
Yes.
He's the best. Yes. If you're getting someone to do the voice of the Joker, Mark Hamill is the man.
No. I mean, I didn't bother with people love the Robert Pattinson at that screening. Robert Pattinson Batman's really good. I'm like, I don't like Robert Pattinson though, unfortunately. I liked him in the one Harry Potter movie. I've
only of the Twilight movies I've seen the closing credits of one because I was in the theater to see something that was on after it. And I like Jennifer Lawrence, but I have no interest in seeing the Twilight movie.
Was Jennifer Lawrence in the Twilights?
Or no, she was in
She was in Hunger Games.
Hunger Games.
But I don't think Robert Pattinson was in Hunger Games.
I'm getting those confused.
No, it was what's her name?
I've also never seen any of
the girl that was in the Runaways.
In fact, I saw the end of a Hunger Games movie. I saw the closing credits of that. I've never seen a minute of the Twilight movies.
No, don't bother.
I don't feel like I would have missed anything.
I'm not gonna ever bother with the Twilight. And Robert. People think Robert Pattinson's he's been like lauded for his other performances. It's like DiCaprio. He's like 2.0 DiCaprio. I don't think I can ever see a movie with him again.
Well, the thing is, there are plenty of other British actors who are better actors than that guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's like, to me, I put down Batman, the original the one. Someone said that the original like 60s adaptation from the TV series into a movie with Adam West.
Was the best one?
Was the best Batman.
Maybe.
I put down Michael Keaton and the
But you're comparing things Batman. That are nothing alike.
People were saying that like in Batman, it was not actually what your favorite Batman movie. Who's your favorite Batman? And like I liked Nicholson as the Joker.
Well, do you remember the Big Bang Theory where they get Adam West to show up in Sheldon's?
Oh yes.
And where he's arguing, it's like, I'm the best Batman. And then he said, "What's a Ben Affleck?"
It's like they did that thing with the Spider-Man verse where they had other Spider-Men show up.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it. I heard it was good.
You should get Michael Keaton, get Christian Bale, get all the Batmans together. Like who's the best Batman?
The thing we never got was a Celebrity Family Feud where we had Batman versus Bonds, where you had like all the James Bond guys. I guess Sean Connery would be like the head of the group, and maybe Adam West would be the head of the Batmans. But because of the ages of the people. And because, I don't know if they could have ever gotten Sean Connery to appear on Celebrity Family Feud.
That missed right.
They spoofed him on Saturday Night Live on Jeopardy, but...
Yeah, we went to the Psych Trivia thing tonight and did not result in the placement that we figured, but I'm still not... I feel skeptical people don't cheat and use Google.
Well, because one category was the musical episodes.
Yeah.
And then there's another category where it's like they had everything hidden behind pineapples. I couldn't, for the life of me, remember the scenes from the episodes.
This is 12 plus years memory because I haven't watched the show as much as I love the show and claim like it's like one of my favorite shows. I haven't watched full episodes since, and Joyce didn't even see every Psych episode. But
and there was the one category where it was quotes. It's like, I don't remember the Psych character saying this. I have no idea which episode these were. So
no, the Julia thing with nail polish, I only vaguely remember. And we didn't even do a podcast for the musical episode. So
no,
in our own defense, because you didn't want to watch it.
Did we try to do one?
Well, I don't think we did.
Even try to do one
because you didn't want to watch it, and that was the thing. And Joyce was like, "You guys should watch it." And like, I'm not sure when we eventually did watch it, but
well, no, I stand by my argument. Especially Buffy and Xena. Whenever a show tries to do a musical episode, it's usually one of the worst episodes ever of anything.
And I mean, the Psych episode, the musical episode was different, but it wasn't like something I had this longing to start quoting. It didn't give us the this type of Psych stuff that I loved, so that's why even if people said, they put a lot of effort into in the writing of it and performing and stuff, it doesn't, at the end of the day, it goes back to, do we want to rewatch the episode or quote it and remember it? And it wasn't as memorable as so if they do another Psych Trivia, which they might do, hopefully they'll, do other things in the...
There were what, 71 tables of contestants?
That's crazy.
The place was packed.
We had no stop on the university tour. They haven't done a Psych Con here. but we get 71 tables at one of the 3 Psych Trivia nights. You know, I know the Psych fan group on Facebook. We have things to say about that, and the Psych movie.
There are a lot of Psych fans in the Twin Cities. Here's
Clearly, you know,
so,
a lot of them,
Steve Franks, give us some love.
They saw Psych during COVID. They were watching it on Peacock or wherever other streaming services, Amazon or, you know, Hulu. I forget what other streaming services have it, but.
Did you say you said Peacock, right?
Well, yeah, Peacock would be the obvious one.
Yes.
But so there are a lot of people here. You guys have these big Psych conventions. You could consider bringing it to Minneapolis.
There's a channel, Great TV, that did a marathon celebrating the 20th anniversary with 2 days of fan favorite episodes, supposedly voted by the fans. They didn't have the Shatner one. They didn't have, you know, Sean versus the Red Phantom with George Takei as Sulu. The one where Sean's getting all the clues from a cat, supposedly. A lot of people, that's their favorite episode. That wasn't one of them either.
That's a good episode, yes.
I was surprised by the choices.
Or the one with the Kadeem Hardison method at the school, you know. But
well, the sad thing was Kadeem Hardison wasn't a Psych movie, but we still have never received explanations to what actually is the Kadeem
Hardison. It's when you're going on a date with a woman. What is the Kadeem Hardison method? Come on, you know, Franks, whoever wrote this episode, you didn't come up with your explanation.
Well, he scored Whitney, and you know, he and Whitney ended up together, so I guess if we go back and rewatch A Different World, maybe we'll figure it out.
The thing is, AI has given us, in like your Bill Cosby episode, AI has given me more material and answers than the actual Psych people. You know, the whole thing about one more Cosby mysteries. AI came up with a dialogue line where Sean's like, you know, Bill, it wasn't actually, you know, him. He was mistaken for, you know, he beat Kenny in Bud in pull-up contest, but people cover that up. That's what AI said.
Well, that was sad. Who was the guy who played Theo on The Cosby Show?
Malcolm Jamal Warner, who passed away a year ago.
Malcolm Jamal Warner never got to guest appear on Psych. I think that was fun.
He would have been a good candidate, although he'd be a little older for the high top.
Or the guy who played Alvin, who I guess is working for, is it DoorDash or something?
Yes. Yeah, there was a thing on that, like one of those magazine shows that he's doing stuff.
People are giving him crap about it. It's like, hey, you know, if you're an actor and you can't get acting gigs, you take whatever job you can get to make money. It's about survival at the end of the day.
No, I don't know if we're going to get a fourth Psych movie and everything, but anyway, I just wanted to capture this moment.
We have been promised a fourth Psych. Steve Franks, I don't think you'll ever watch this. We want that fourth Psych movie. We want it soon.
They said like maybe 6 or 7 of them potentially, but
I don't think so.
But we went over the cast. Like Maggie's in the one show that's a spin-off of Blue Bloods, and then the rest of the cast aren't doing a lot.
What was it? I remember Star Wars when George Lucas saying, "Oh yeah, I'm going to do 9 of these." It's like, are you sure it's a good idea to do 9 of these?
Yeah, no.
And in the end, no, it was not a good idea to do that.
Trying to wrap this up, or we're going to get like the Psych, the next generation. Find out Gus and Sean both have kids. Kind of like Big Bang, you know?
Well, I have an idea for Lisa Kudrow's looking. She wants to do a reunion with at least Jennifer Aniston. Phoebe on Friends had 6 kids. You could do a show Phoebe's Kids, where you do kind of like, it's like Friends meets This Is Us, where we get to see what happens to the kids in the future.
They've done that. Well, they've done that with a lot of those shows, like, you know, Fuller House and whatever else.
Ross and Rachel had a kid. Chandler and Veronica adopted a kid.
Friends, the next generation.
Yeah,
yes,
it would kind of be that.
Yeah. No, I know.
But you could have the Friends people guest appear in it as like the modern day versions with the grown up kids.
I don't know if we could get the Psych next generation, or, of course, we had. You know, you could. They have to make if they do another movie, they're gonna have to make a reference to "So Help Me Todd." They're gonna have to.
Why do you say that?
Because "So Help Me Todd," as Joyce said, this is just a ripoff of Psych.
Well, the other idea I had was there was a 1-season show called The Spencer Sisters with Leah Thompson, where she played the mother and this actress played the daughter. They made the joke that they were like sisters. But they're the Spencers, and Henry is a Spencer.
Oh, right.
So what you do is you
Spencer's gifts.
You have Sean guest appear, like Sean visit his cousin, played by Leah Thompson, and her daughter. His cousin is Henry's relatives, and have them work together to solve a crime. Because that show, it only lasted 1 season. It was good, but there was, the finale, of course, wasn't. I don't think they knew they were going to be canceled after 1 season. So the finale was kind of like, this isn't bad, but it's not a definitive finale. So bring them back for like the 4th or the 5th Psych movie if you do a 5th one.
No.
It's probably too late for the 4th one, but you can do it for the 5th one.
Right, if they have like a script or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. So. Anyway.
It's time to wrap up.
Psychic Crap Fest signing off about Batman and everything else. Have a good night.
Take care, everybody.